Hi, my name is Dr. Jennifer Sigafoos. I am a member of the Charity Law and Policy Unit here at the University of Liverpool School of Law and Social Justice, and I'm just going to talk a bit about why I'm a member of the Charity Law and Policy Unit and the sorts of research that I've undertaken that involve charities and are relevant to charities. The first project that I undertook here in the Charity Law and Policy Unit was with Professor Deborah Morris, the head of the unit, and with Anne Morris, who has since retired, and we were looking at the impact of the Equality Act 2010 on charities in England and Wales. Now, if you think about charities, many times they define who is able to receive their services based upon a protected characteristic under the Equality Act, so sex or race or disability, and that's okay. It's okay for charities to essentially discriminate in these ways. But nevertheless, there are impacts of the Act in terms of what they're allowed to do. And we were wondering to what extent charities were really aware of these impacts and to what extent they changed their practices as a result. So we undertook a piece of empirical research interviewing representatives of charities, government officials, representatives from umbrella groups to try and understand the impact on the sector. So that is one of the projects I've undertaken here. I also have a long-standing interest in charities enabling access to justice, and so I was awarded a Liverpool Early Career Fellowship, which I took up here in the Charity Law and Policy Unit, where I spent a couple of years really looking at how charities are helping people or enabling people to enforce social welfare rights under social welfare law. So I have done an in-depth study of some local advice agencies in terms of what they've done to help people to access justice. I've looked at broader national groups that might be undertaking strategic litigation campaigns, and I've been trying to assess the impact of things like austerity measures and the LASPO bill, which really cut legal aid, the Legal Aid Sentencing and Punishment of Offenders Act, which really cut legal aid for social welfare law almost entirely. I've been trying to assess the impact of that and whether or not it really is still possible for charities to help people to access justice in the way that previous research has shown that they do. And then finally, I've also got an ongoing project looking at charities and political activity and campaigning by charities, and to what extent we really can justify the sorts of restrictions that we make on charities campaigning now. Because if, as some of my colleagues say, all charity is political, then can we really justify restrictions on what the charities are able to do in pursuit of their charitable objects, even if those are political means that they undertake? So thank you.